Om Ajnanatimirantasya Jnananjanasarakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Gadamakyam Dadadi Swapatandigam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Udapatakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajadam Sahagana Raghunathanvidam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhudam Parijana Sahidam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvidam Sam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Udapatakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajadam Sahagana Raghunathanvidam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhudam Parijana Sahidam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvidam Sam He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dina Bandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhana Sudhe Devi Pranamami Haripriye. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Nidinamine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Yonda Pravishya Mamavajamimam Prasuptam Sanjeevayatyagala Shakti Dharaswadhamnam Anyam Sahasrana Shramanatvagadin Pranamnamo Bhagavate Purushaya Tubhyam. Hare Krishna, welcome everybody to the 16th chapter of Bhagavad-gītā, the divine and demoniac natures. Daivasura Sambad Vibhaga Yogaha. This is the name of this chapter. So we are going to study divine and demoniac natures so that we can actually see in our practical day-to-day life. Krishna is actually helping us to increase the divine qualities and decrease the demoniac qualities. For that, first of all, we should know what are those qualities. So Krishna is explaining that in full in this chapter. It's very interesting. So because we are going to study this with a case study from the Puranas, from SRIMAD BHAGAVATHAM, the actual case study. Okay, Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. We will start with the session. Before getting into the 16th chapter, we will just have an overview of what we studied in the 15th chapter. The 15th chapter, Krishna said this material world is temporary. It is not home. Don't mistake it to be home. It is only a hotel. The spiritual world is actually home. And one who understands this is the knower of all the Vedas. He knows what is right. Then we spoke about spiritual world. Krishna spoke about spiritual world and material world. The characteristics of spiritual world, characteristics of material world, and how we lost our connection with Krishna. And then we came to the third point of maintenance. Who is maintaining this universe? And who is maintaining who is maintaining this world, so that what is required for the body, mind and soul is provided? Who is the maintainer? And then we studied the essence of this chapter. That is, Krishna said Kshara, Akshara. There are two types of living entities, fallible and infallible. Infallible living entities will always remain with Krishna. They never leave the spiritual world. That means we belong to the other category of fallible living entity, because we are here in the material world, all of us. So we came here because we want to independently enjoy. And we are always in the material world. We were always in the material world. Now we are getting ready to go back to Krishna, so that we can finish this, the suffering in the material world. Because Krishna is beyond all this fallible and infallible. He will be able to take us out of this mire and place us in the spiritual world. Okay, so we will see. Next one was the 16th chapter. We will see the division of 16th chapter. The first one is, we divided this chapter as a small chapter. It was divided into 3 portions. First one, Krishna is talking about the divine and demoniac qualities. Then he is explaining in detail about what is demoniac nature. And Krishna is informing us we have a choice. We have a choice which quality we need to cultivate. So this is the 3 portions of this chapter. You can see this picture. What do you understand from this picture? We see that in this picture, 2 words are written, bad and good. And how is bad projected and how is good projected? Bad is very strong, right? So we all have a bad, the badness in us, because in the material world, we are almost always under the clutches of the lower modes of passion and ignorance. So we have a natural liking towards bad in the material world. It's not natural. It's not natural for the soul, but it is natural for the modes of passion and ignorance. Therefore, we see explicitly, the bad qualities. Lust, greed, anger, all these things coming forth. Sometimes we even get confused how to control these bad qualities. So it is more expressive. For example, in an audience of 100 people or more, if we present something that is against God, that is against the the conventional good things, you can get a clap from people. They all will like it, enjoy it. You can see also that everybody is having something good with them, but that is the background. That's private. That's the background. It's very light. See, the picture here is very light. But for the bad, picture is very, very explicit. So, therefore, we are discussing this divine and demoniac qualities. Krishna says there are 26 divine qualities and 6 demoniac qualities. Krishna talks about these qualities. Devi sambadhi mokshaya nibandhaya surimata mashuchas sampadam devim vijadosi pandava. The transcendental qualities are conducive to liberation, whereas the demoniac qualities make for bondage. Do not worry, O son of Prithu, for you are born with divine qualities. Krishna is saying, what is the result of Devi Sampat. Devi Sampat means transcendental qualities. And demoniac qualities means Asuri quality. Nibandhaya Asuri Mata. Asuri quality. So Krishna says that we have these two qualities here, and if someone is having transcendental quality that is conducive to liberation, and the demoniac qualities are conducive for bondage in this material world. That means repeated birth and death, always tied up into this material world through this body. Different kinds of body in different species. But Krishna is at the same time assuring Arjuna, don't worry Arjuna, because you are born with divine qualities. Because Arjuna, Krishna is making sure at the beginning itself that, you see, Arjuna may be thinking, oh, I am going to kill my relatives, my this people, that people. So I may be having demoniac qualities. That's why Krishna is indicating. Arjuna should not mistake that. That's why Krishna is saying, don't worry Arjuna, you are born with spiritual qualities, divine qualities. With this assurance, Krishna is starting to speak about demoniac and divine qualities. Now, let us study this chapter through some real life case history. There is an instance from SRIMAD BHAGAVATHAM we are taking. The story of the characteristics of two sisters. Their names are Aditi and Aditi. Aditi is younger one, Aditi is elder one. And they both are the children of Daksha Prajapati. Daksha. Very powerful Prajapati he is, demigod. Daksha means very expert. And these two girls are the children, the two daughters of Daksha Prajapati. And they both got married to the same person. His name is Kaśyapas. Of course, those days, not many people were there around. Kaśyapas is also the son of Lord Brahma. And these two ladies, two girls, Aditi and Aditi, they both got married to Kaśyapas. He's a great learned sage. So, Kaśyapa Prajapati became, sometimes the psychologists, psychiatrists, psychologists say that how we develop our qualities, the modern science as a conception. We normally develop our qualities from our parents. We imbibe the qualities of our parents. What they teach us, that's what we will learn. But actually, that is not true. These two, that is why this particular case study is taken, because they are both the daughters of the same person. Almost like, we cannot say who is elder, who is younger. They are like, twins, Aditi and Aditi. And they both born at the same time. And they are married to the same person. So the circumstances of their living, both before marriage and after marriage, are same. But their characteristics are diagonally opposite. It is possible. Because of the desire of the individual living in it. Okay. So they both had testing times. Aditi and Aditi, both of them were this Kaśyapa Prajapati's wives. Kaśyapa Prajapati used to engage in tapasya for Lokamangalam, for the welfare of the world. He used to do tapasya, he used to do yagas, all that. Very great learned sage he was. And he had two wives, Aditi and Aditi, two sisters, as we described. Aditi had children. Aditi is yet to have children, did not have children. And Aditi became so impatient, and she became envious to his sister. Why? I have not got children. I want also children. She couldn't wait. The moment she thought she wanted a child, she came and approached Kaśyapa. Nothing wrong, of course. She approached only her husband. And she said, why? Why I'm not getting a child? You should present me with a child immediately. See, the other person, Aditi, even though she is his own sister, she's feeling envious. See, she's already pregnant. And why I am not? And I need children also. Kaśyapa said, all right, but this is not the time to think about all that. I am performing yaga, you can see. He's performing great yajna, sacrifice. Chanting mantra, is sitting in meditation, is invoking the presence of the Lord, and is praying for Lokamangalam, for the welfare of the whole world. Is this the time to come and disturb? Kaśyapa asked. She said, no, but she's so stubborn, adamant. Now, right now, I need. Kaśyapa said, the problem is now is not the time. If you get the child now, that means, they're going to become demons. They'll be killed by Lord Vishnu. Understand? Nothing is falling into her ears. She's saying, no, I want. That's all she knows. So selfish and so insisting and not listening to husband. Kaśyapa said, all right, you have to tolerate, or you have to, enjoy the consequence. You have to face the consequence. So, Aditi. Whereas Aditi was very patient and beautiful wife. We are coming into it. From SRIMAD BHAGAVATHAM, from 3rd canto of Bhagavatam, 14th chapter, 11th sloka, we are reading about this incident. Tad bhavan dahyamanayam sapatninam samruddhivi prajavatinam bhadram te mayyayunktam anugraham. Therefore, you should be kind towards me by showing me complete mercy. I desire to have sons, and I am much distressed by seeing the opulence of my co-wives. By performing this act, you will become happy, she's telling. She's telling her husband, I want it immediately. My co-wives, they are so opulent, they have their children, and now I don't have anything, so I desire to have sons. I am very distressed seeing the opulence of my co-wives. The other wife means like Aditi. By doing this, you will become happy. She is telling us so she knows more than Kaśyapa Prajapati. She is advising, see. So impatient, so envious of her sister, impatient to get a child. Even then, even Kaśyapa Prajapati telling her it's not good at this time. She's insisting so much. So this is, let us see now, analyze these characteristics. She is very selfish because she's not listening to Kaśyapa's advice. She is not, gelling with the logic of Kaśyapa. She's so selfish. What she wants it to be done immediately. She's so impatient. She doesn't wait. She doesn't want to wait till the Homa is over. She doesn't want to wait for the auspicious time. So impatient. She's saying, all right, I will face all that consequence. You just do your duty. You give me a child. So lusty, so envious. And she speaks philosophy for personal profit. This is another one very, 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 peculiar nature of demons. They speak high philosophy. They will not be following those philosophies. But then, in order to establish their point, they may even speak philosophy. They may, like Hiranyakashipu, a great demon called Hiranyakashipu, for those who don't know. The two brothers, Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu, these two people are born of this lady because of this time, this time of conception. During the yaga, before the yaga is over, in the evening twilight time, and it's very bad time. And as Kaśyapa told, she got two wonderful sons. They were great demons, so much great demons. And Krishna had to come, incarnate, and come to kill them. So powerful demons they became. And one of them is Hiranyakashipu, and the elder one is Hiranyaksha. Hiranyaksha was dead at the hand of Vishnu in the form of Varaha avatar. And then Hiranyakashipu is going and telling his mother, Aditi, and Hiranyaksha's wife, don't worry. Everybody, we're all mortals. Nobody's going to live forever. Everybody's going to die sooner or later. All that he's telling so much philosophy, Bhagavad-gītā's philosophy. If you hear that, you will feel, oh my God, this person is such a learned person. True, he's a learned person, but then his desire is not allowing, his desire is not allowing him to, follow such knowledge or put those knowledge into practice in their life. Our case is also like that. We know so many things are good, but we are not able to follow it owing to our own weakness. So for own profit, they are speaking philosophy, great philosophies, and disregard. They don't have any kind of liking towards dharma. They disregard dharma. Come on, what is there? This time, that time, no time. I just want my child, please. This is Aditi's characteristics. You will see Aditi's characteristic in the 8th canto. When this Hiranyakashipu had a son called Prahlad. He was a great devotee. And his son was Bali Maharaj. Bali Maharaj was very powerful. He was the king of demons. And he came and he actually fought with the Devas. The Devas and Asuras perpetually they fight. And Devas became so weak and they had to run away. They could not show their face outside. They were so very much subdued by Bali Maharaj, Maharaja Bali. So at that time, Kaśyapa is coming and seeing the situation and asking her, ekada kaśyapas tasya ashramam bhagavan nirutsavam niranandam samadhir virataschirat. After many days, the great powerful sage Kaśyapa Muni arose from a trance of meditation and returned home to see the ashrama of Aditi, neither jubilant nor festive. Normally, when Kaśyapa Prajapati comes back, he will sit in meditation. When he goes for meditation, goes for days together, months together, years together sometimes. So, suddenly he woke up from his meditation, he came to see Aditi, came to his ashram, Aditi's place. And he saw Aditi was so dejected and she was not so very enthusiastic and she was very sad. Niranandam, she was not so very happy. Nirutsavam, no festivities there. She is not expressing that kind of jubilation on seeing her Lord, Kaśyapa. Kaśyapa asked, what happened? Did you fail to entertain or to serve brahmanas or cows? Did you do this? Did you do that? Did you not follow what I asked you to do? Did you not chant your rounds, Hare Krishna Mahamantra? He asked many things and finally he asked, first all dharmic questions he asked. Then he asked, something happened to your children? Then Aditi is saying, yes. Now they are not having proper place to stay. They have been driven out of their position. And kindly protect them. See, she's so patient. She never went to Kashyapa Muni. Kashyapa Muni was doing meditation. Shake him up and say, come on, don't do meditation. Get up. So many things going on here. My children, see what's happening to them. She didn't ask like that. She was waiting for Kashyapa Muni to finish his meditation. She was very patient. At the same time, she was beautiful. She wanted to put this to the husband, for the protection of children. She's asking for something very normal. It is not anything bad. She is not asking demons, the enemies should be killed and all that. She's saying, please, forgive me. Please, give them some protection, my children, please. This was her desire. Very genuine desire. You see Aditi's characteristics in contrast with Didi's characteristics. Aditi was selfish and she is selfless. She's not bothered about her. She's very dutiful. She wants to see that her children are reinstated. She doesn't want to kill anybody or do anything. And she's very patient. She waited till Kashyapa Muni came back. And she was very composed. She's not shouting, screaming, crying, nothing. Very composed. She is very thoughtful, thinking about children and how I should present, what I should present. She's very, very, very meek and humble. And she's free from any envy. She's not saying, those fellows should be killed. You should arrange for, you give a curse and kill those fellows. She's not asking that. And she is following dharma properly. She has not broken any dharma until Kashyapa Muni came back to the ashram. Or even after that, she is following dharma perfectly. This is Aditi's character. She is beautiful and patient. The lesson from this is mango fruit, when squeezed, it gives mango juice. And lemon, when squeezed, gives lemon juice. What you are comes out during the troubled times. Both ladies were troubled. See, when in the third canto, earlier days, when Didi was troubled, how she acted. She was not bothered about anybody. She was not bothered about dharma. She was not bothered about the time, kalam, nothing. She just wanted to fulfill her desire. So selfish. That was Didi's. Whereas Aditi's was like, she was so very dutiful. She's not reprimanding the enemies or anything. She's saying, my sons should be reinstated in their services, please. That much only. Composed, patient. So when we are in a normal situation, it is easy for us to talk big things, right? So in philosophy. But when you are coming to that situation where you are cornered, you are pressurized, when you are squeezed, at that time your real nature will come out. So Didi was accused the situation. Her nature came. But Aditi was also accused, so much so that the children lost their job, lost their kingdom, lost their everything. So she was also more than accused, but still she is patient. And she is beautiful. She is respectful. She is not envious. She is not inimical to the other party. She is just showing what she is. This is her character. This is divine quality. And the other one is demoniac quality. Right? So, one's greatness has to be, another lesson is, one's greatness has to be estimated by one's ability to tolerate in provoking situations. Srila Prabhupada said this. When there's a provoking situation, everybody is saying, and if you're able to tolerate, equipoised, and then giving answer to it, without getting affected by all this kind of pointing fault, then that means you're great. You are not affected by any of these things. So you are great. So So this is the quality of a person. It's like mango juice. Mango juice is so much sweeter than, it is more, it's more sweet than lemon juice, right? Lemon juice we need to add something, but this is having natural taste. Taste is different. Some people, when in the mode of goodness, when you are squeezed also, only goodness will come out. Whereas in the mode of ignorance, when you are squeezed, how much ever you act yourself to be in goodness, your that tamoguna mood or rajoguna mood will come out. So provoking situations, you can also see as a life lesson. When a situation is very provoking, how am I acting? Am I trying to forget Krishna, or am I tolerating and remembering what Krishna would say in this particular situation? How should I act? Are you thinking twice? Then you should know you are great, right? So back to the story. So Aditi is asking for protection, no grudges, only for protection. You cannot blame her because she is asking for something genuine. She's very genuine, Aditi. She's not losing her composure. She's not losing her, good qualities. Whereas Diti, at the same time, then the right hand side that Indra is sitting on the Airavata, I need to say something about it. And then Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu were killed. At the time, Diti was so much affected. She was not thinking those days when Kashyapa Prajapati told her that if children are born for you this time, it's a very bad time. There will be demons, they will be killed by Vishnu. This was told by Kashyapa those days. She never bothered. She cared hoots. She said, no, I don't mind whatever it is. I want children. Because my co-wife, Aditi, my sister, she's having children. I want children. I don't care what kind of children I'm getting. That and all I will make care. I will take care of it. That was her mood, Diti's mood at that time. And now at least after Hiranyaksha, Hiranyakashipu were killed, at least now she should know that, at times my husband told, she should remember this. But she's not admitting her fault. She's thinking Indra is at fault. And Indra called for help from Lord Vishnu, and both my children are dead. Now, I want a son who can kill Indra. That's what she's asking. How nice would have been if Diti had asked, see, you gave me 2 children, they died. Now give me another one. That day you told me it was my mistake. I regret. Now I need a good son. If she had asked like that, then we would have understood, oh, she has changed. She has changed from demoniac to divine qualities. Diti, she was again, children were dead and she was again excused. She was again under pressure. And then she asked for this. I want a son who can kill Indra, who was instrumental in killing my children. Because she knew very well that Kashyapa will not agree if she asks for a child who can kill Krishna, because he knows, Kashyapa knows Krishna nobody can kill Krishna, the Supreme Lord he is. So she is asking for somebody to kill, one son to kill Indra. See, vengeance. This is what she is. So again, back to Bhagavatam. Yatha tani punar sadho prabadderan mamatmajaha tadha videhi kalyanam dhiya kalyana krittama. Oh, best of sages, Aditi is pleading, Aditi is praying to her husband. Oh, best of sages, best of all those who grant auspicious benedictions, please consider our situation and bestow upon my sons the benedictions by which they can regain what they have lost. Please take care of them. make them properly situated. This is the duty of a mother as well as a father. She is asking that genuine thing. See, Aditi's plea, you see that tone itself changes. Aditi Ruvacha, Varadoyati me Brahman, Putram Indrahanam Vrne, Amrutyam Mrida Putraham, Yena Meghadidau Sukau. Just to say the background, when Kaśyapa Prajapati came back after meditation, she is saying she acted very nicely with him. And she washed his feet with milk and so many nice things. She spoke good words. All the time she was keeping this in her mind. I want to ask him something. She was keeping that in the mind. She was calculating. She was keeping this in the mind. And externally she was showing so much affection, respect, everything, so that he will be pleased. And when he is pleased, at that time I should ask this question. That was Didi's plan. So Didi replied, "Oh my husband, oh great soul," she is calling. But actually you cannot see, you cannot take all these words for granted. Because when demoniac people, when they want to achieve something, they will call even a donkey as God. So, oh my husband, oh great soul, I have now lost my sons. If you want to give me a benediction. So from there we understand the background. He asked, what do you want? So she's saying, if you want to give me a benediction, I ask you for an immortal son who can kill Indra. I pray for this because Indra, with the help of Vishnu, has killed my two sons, Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu. This is the background. This is what she was thinking. See the demoniac nature. And Aditi is asking for the quota, for a right. There is no vengeance, there is no harm to the enemy, nothing. Just it is her duty to look after the children. So she is asking for her quota only. She doesn't want to kill Bali Maharaj for that matter. But Didi is saying, Didi, she is not accepting the blame. She is not thinking, oh, it is only because of me this happened for my children. She is not thinking. And instead she again is going into passionate mode of killing the enemy and scheming and manipulation she is doing. She knows how to ask, when to ask, what to ask, manipulating and scheming. And her determination is in mode of lower modes of ignorance and passion. This is Asura. Okay, that is why she got Asuras as her children, and Aditi has got Devas as her children. Even though they both are from the same family, same parents, having same husband, but still you can see this difference. When Aditi is in the mode of transcendental quality, she's having transcendental qualities, whereas Aditi is having demoniac qualities. So from this we can learn. They say attack is the best defense, but that's demoniac mindset. Harming others in the garb of self-defense is not okay. You should not do that. The moment you think about harming someone, it's very bad. It's not good. It's a demoniac mindset. And two different methods are advised by Kaśyapa to his two wives. Because Aditi is submissive, she is like having divine qualities. So she was recommended to do Payovrata. And Diti was very demoniac, very aggressive. So she was asked to make Pumsavana Vrata. Not Pumsavan, Pumsavan Vrata. Pumsavan Vrata was very, very hard to perform. And that he asked Didi to perform Pumsavan for 1 year. Every day you must get up early in the morning and you should take bath yourself and then worship the Lord, then feed the Brahmanas and feed the cow and feed the cows and do this, do that. So many rules and regulations. After eating, you should wash your hands, mouth, as well as your feet completely. And every day you should wear new dress. Means like should be washed properly and kept. Should be fresh. And after taking a bath, you should change the dress. You should change the washed dress, not the old one that is already worn. The garland that is worn by somebody else, you should not wear. And you should not do this, that. So many conditions he put. You do this Pumsam and Vrata for 1 year, then you will get a son. Then you will get your desire performed. Fulfilled, your desire fulfilled. A son who is powerful to kill Indra. You will get. As a good husband, he told. Actually, he put the ball the court of Aditi. If such a son is not born, that means she has not performed it perfectly. It was so difficult to perform for anybody. That kind of rules, regulations was given to her. And then for 1 year. And then to Aditi, he told, because she's having divine qualities. She was asked to do Payovrata. On 13 days, don't take anything but Paya. Paya means milk. And you also worship the Supreme Lord every day. Pray for the protection of your children. And then, you offer some austerities were there, but for only 13 days. From Prathama to Trayodashi, 13 days, she was asked to perform Payovrata. The Supreme Lord will come in front of you and he will fulfill your desire. That is what, because she did not ask for another son. She asked for reinstating her sons, protecting them, looking after them. And your wish will be fulfilled. And the Lord will appear in front of you. Because Kaśyapa is such a powerful Brahmana, whatever he speaks will not go waste. And he told Aditi, you will also get a son, but you do follow all these things. Then you will get powerful. And another one condition he added. There is no condition added to the Aditi, but then there is one condition added to Diti, saying that if you don't follow all of these rules and regulations perfectly, as I told you, then you will get a son who will be a friend of Indra, who will not kill Indra. So in case, if you get a demigod, if you get a friend of Indra, if you get a person who is mild and who is a friend of Indra, then don't blame me. Now itself I am telling you, if you don't follow these rules and regulations, you will get a son who is a friend of Indra. He told like that in the event. And unfortunately, this lady, unfortunately or fortunately, this lady Didi was not able to perform that perfectly by the Lord's arrangement. Upadishtvā Upadishtasva Purusham Bhagavantam Janardanam Sarvabhuta Guhavasam Vasudevam Jagadgurum. He told his wife Aditi, my dear Aditi, engage in devotional service to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is the master of everything, who can subdue everyone's enemies, and who sits within everyone's heart. Only that Supreme Person, Krishna or Vasudeva, can bestow all auspicious benedictions upon everyone, for he is the spiritual master of the universe, Jagat Guru. She was told, Aditi was told, something very serene, very kind words. And he also prayed to the Supreme Lord, please perform devotional service. He also prayed to the Lord to please save my children directly. So we should know different prescription for different disease. That's why we need a spiritual mentor to guide us accurately as per my symptoms. I need a doctor to give me proper medicine according to my symptoms. So similarly, Aditi got one medicine and Aditi got another medicine. Aditi got Payovrata, he did not ask both of them to do Payovrata. Finished, over. No, he told Aditi to follow Vamsavan and Aditi to follow Payovrata. What is the result? Aditi got the Supreme Lord Vamanadev as her son. And Aditi got 49 Maruts, not instead of 1% against Indra. And that power, all that power that was able to kill Indra, that power became divided into 49 and all of them became Maruts. Marut means different kind of winds, right? So Marut. The 49 Maruts were born and they were all friends of Indra because this lady could not follow her austerities properly as advised. So lesson is the results are based on the process. If you want Krishna, don't settle for anything less than devotional service. You must perform devotional service. Then you will get Krishna. Don't settle. No, you don't do devotional service. I will get you this, I will get you that. Sorry. Devotional service is much more than any of these things. So devotional service, because Aditi did perfect devotional service, she got Krishna, Lord Vamana, as the son, who blessed even Bali Maharaj. See, he also, the enemies, because she never thought the proof of Aditi's purity is that she never thought anything against Bali Maharaj. What is the proof? That Bali Maharaj was blessed by the one who chastised Aditi's sons, Devas, is Bali Maharaj. And that Bali Maharaj was also blessed by Lord Vamana Deva by keeping his lotus feet on his head. So that is the result. If you act in pure goodness, that is good for everybody. Even your enemies get benefited. See, Bali Maharaj became a great person, and he was admired by Vamana Dev himself, and because he is the grandson, he is the grandson of Prahlad Maharaj, he is a great devotee, and he also glorified Bali Maharaj, who surrendered everything to Krishna. In that 9 process of devotion, we spoke about Atma Nivedanam. By Atma Nivedanam, who got perfection? The same Bali Maharaj was the enemy of Devas. But because of Aditi's attitude, Bali Maharaj was also saved. And her sons were also saved. Always devotional service to Krishna is win-win policy. It's all win-win situation. So this we must know. And what are those 26 divine qualities? Krishna mentioned in Bhagavad-gītā in the 16th chapter. Forgiveness, divine qualities, forgiveness, charity, interested in charity, self-control, not listening to the mind and controlling oneself, and then simplicity, non-violence, ahimsa, renunciation, tyagam, tranquility, peacefulness, fortitude, cleanliness, clean internally, externally by chanting the holy names of Krishna, externally by taking bath. These are the qualities these are divine qualities. Then steady determination, study of the Vedas, very austere, austerity, they perform austerity, they're gentle, modesty, vigor, truthfulness, freedom from anger, freedom from envy, freedom from passion of honor, cultivation of spiritual knowledge, compassion for all living entities, purification of one's existence, freedom from covetousness, and performance of sacrifice, aversion to fault finding, fearlessness. These are the qualities of the divine qualities. What are those demoniac qualities? Pride, arrogance, anger, harshness, ignorance, and conceit. These are the demoniac qualities. So why Krishna is saying this? We should by all means try to develop these 26 divine qualities after reading the 16th chapter, and then you should by all means get rid of these 6 demoniac qualities, which will actually kill the soul, which will also actually make us bind in this material world again and again. So summary of demoniac nature is don't know what is to be done or what not to be done, confused, don't follow Shastras. They're confused because they don't follow Shastra. And they're self-centered. They're looking for their own benefit only, like Aditi. An improper behavior. At the wrong time she came and forced him. Untruthful, not, deceiving kind of an activity. Untruthful and unclean. Neither likes nor follow these rules. They say rules are for fools. The demoniac people say. We won't follow any rules. Rules are for fools. This is the demoniac nature. The summary of why? Because Krishna is highlighting the demoniac nature more, because he knows the material world we tend to have that more than the divine nature. Like in the beginning we saw how bad is standing, outstanding, and good is standing in the back. So he is explaining more in detail the philosophy of demoniac people. That is, this world is unreal. There is no God in control. Or I am God, I am the center of everything. Isharoham, aham bhogi, that is their attitude. Illusioned, I am the center of the universe. Isharoham, aham bhogi, I am God, I am everything. I am the center of the universe. What is required is my sense gratification. And then they're always engaged in unbeneficial, destructive work or illegal works. Always engaged like that. Demoniac people. Their mentality is very lusty, proud, self-glorification. Always they glorify themselves. I am the perfect and powerful. Is a hypocrite. Even sometimes they appear to be religious, but still they're hypocrites. What they are saying outside is not what they are inside. This is demoniac quality. The result of this demoniac quality is nobody can escape the notice of Krishna. Krishna is watching everything. You will really get the result of it. Your demoniac nature. What is that? Anxiety, illusion, hell, birth in demoniac species, glide down further into the darkest regions of hell. This is the nature. This is the result of being demoniac. The lesson is, I am the controller, I am the enjoyer, I am perfect, most powerful. My enemies are defeated and I am happy. I am the Lord of everything that I survey. This is demoniac nature. This is demoniac thought, demoniac life. Don't be like that. Therefore, we should know that first step towards cure is diagnosis. We should know who we are. Whether we have demoniac qualities or divine qualities, we should know that. We diagnose. Then check in what all aspects do I have these tendencies. And then with the help of Krishna, approve them. Reading Bhagavad-gītā, associating with devotees, chanting the holy name of Krishna. Then we approve these negative qualities. It's possible. Krishna is very kind. Negative qualities are only 6. Once you remove these negative 6 qualities, all the other 26 qualities will manifest automatically. Without removing this, uprooting this negative 6 qualities, demoniac qualities, even if you appear to have 26 qualities, it is not true. It is all polluted by this kind of a background. So therefore, we should actually uproot all the 6 qualities, demoniac qualities. Pride, arrogance, anger, harshness, ignorance, and conceit. Very important. So, Trividham Naragasyedam, Krishna is explaining there are 3 gateways to misery, to hell. Trividham Naragasyedam, Dwaram Nashanamatmanaha, Kama Krodhastatha Lobhas, Tasmat Edatrayam Chittajet. There are 3 gates leading to this hell, demoniac hell. What are those 3 gates? Lust, anger, and greed. Every sane man should give this up, for they lead to the degradation of the soul. Give it up. Don't do this. See, lust, greed, and anger. These are the 3 gates to hell, you can see. So, way before reaching the gate of hell, you should take a diversion. Don't enter into this. See, one intelligent man is going that way, and 3 intelligent people are entering the hell through these 3 gates. After coming into the hell, you know what is the experience you will have? Very dangerous. Lust, greed, and anger is pulling you down, tying you up like a dog, and then pulling you down into the lowest regions of hell. So there's 3 gates you should avoid: lust, greed, and anger. Then all the demoniac qualities will disappear. Okay. So we have choice. Everyone has a choice. Whether you want to perform acts for self-realization or reject the scriptures. If you want to perform the acts for self-realization, means to understand who we are, who I am, perform acts for such an activity in such a way that we are able to understand who I am. This is the acts of self-realization. In order to do that, we should follow the scriptures. If you follow the scriptures, then you will escape the 3 gates, lust, greed, and anger. Then you can attain the supreme destination of Krishna Loka, Goloka, Vrindavan, and Vaikuntha. Whereas you reject the scriptures, don't believe them, and act whimsically as you like. And then life will become miserable in this world. And then you degrade and go to hell. You cannot attain the supreme destination. This is our choice. So Krishna is saying in the last shloka, Tasmat Shastram Pramanam Te. Tasmat Shastram Pramanam Te Karya Vyavastitau Jnatva Shastra Vidhanoktam Karma Kartum Niharhasi. Which means one should therefore understand that what is duty and what is not duty by the regulations of the scriptures. How do we determine what is duty, what is not duty? Based on the instruction of Krishna in Bhagavad-gītā, based on the regulation of the scriptures. Knowing such rules and regulations, one should act. Simply knowing is not enough. We should also act so that he may gradually be elevated. Gradually we should elevate ourselves. I know, but what's the use of knowledge without practicing it? Tons of knowledge has no value if you don't practice. If you practice one thing, that is better than having tons of knowledge. So we must follow whatever we know. We must at least try to follow whatever we know. This way, we have to make a try. Then Krishna helps you, push you from behind to grow forward, to go forward. Right? So draw your own Lakshmana Rekha. Nobody will watch. Nobody will tell you anything. You make your own Lakshmana, your own limits you put. And you keep within Shastra Vidhanokta, within the purview of Shastric injunctions. You stay and act and live this life successfully. Then you can go back to Krishna, definitely. So this is the essence of 2nd chapter. We studied about divine and demoniac qualities. Krishna is saying there are 26 divine qualities and 6 demoniac qualities. If you concentrate on this, on uprooting these 6 demoniac qualities, the 26 divine qualities will automatically appear. That's what Krishna is saying. And the demoniac nature is the activity, mentality, qualities that we have learned with that case study of Aditi and Aditi, 2 sisters. Therefore, we have choice. We can decide whether to enter into the 3 gates of hell, lust, anger, and greed, or go to the spiritual world. Follow the Shastra. Listen to the Shastra. Follow the Shastra and go back to Krishna. This is our 16th chapter. Thank you very much. Again and again, we are reminding you that take a small step every day. Read Bhagavad-gītā. Don't be lazy. Chant the holy name of Krishna. This way, you will become successful in your life. This is for sure. This is the promise of Krishna, not my promise. Okay? Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Now, we will have our questions answers session.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, I have a question.
Yes, Hare.
Prabhuji, this question is about the Aditi and Aditi story, Prabhuji.
I'm sorry, 1 minute. Before that, I would encourage you to go into the chat. Go into the chat, and you will see there is a announcement about the WhatsApp group. Finally, successfully, we have provided the WhatsApp group. You can see from the chat. You can go to the chat and see it.
Okay, Prabhuji.
One second.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes, Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, the question about Diti and Aditi story, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Diti was the mother of demons and Aditi was the mother of the Devas, Prabhuji. They both were Devas and Asuras was the son of Rishi Kashyapa only, no, Prabhuji.
Kashyapa Rishi's children.
Yeah, Prabhuji. Then Diti and Aditi were sisters, Prabhuji. Why Diti gave birth Asuras and why Aditi gave birth Devas? They both gave birth Devas, no, Prabhuji.
That's what we discussed all this time. No, because Diti's consciousness was demoniac, so she gave birth to demons. Just like I told you, when mango is squeezed, you will get mango juice. Lemon is squeezed, right? So
yeah, Prabhuji.
So she gave birth to demons.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Okay, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Because Diti could not. Diti could not do what she was told to. So, how many sons did she have again?
49 sons she had.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, I have a doubt.
Yeah.
Prabhuji, can you please tell the meaning of Hare Krishna Mahamantra?
Hare Krishna Mahamantra, yes. Hare Krishna Mahamantra is Hare Hara means the energy of the Lord. Like when you are addressing the energy of the Lord is Radharani, right? So Radhika. So when you are addressing Radhika, Hara, then you call her as Hare. Krishna means all attractive. Rama means Sarvamchi. Krishna means Sarvamcha Akarshakati iti Krishna, one who is attractive. Rama means one who is, enjoying, one who gives Ramayati iti Rama. The person who actually makes us enjoy, give us a lot of enjoyment, a lot of happiness. So is Rama. So we are chanting, we are praying to Krishna, please, Anandamaya. We are Anandamaya Udhyasa. We are all by nature happy. So we are requesting Krishna to please attract my attention and put me, and in the position where I can eternally be happy. There is a question asked here by Vihan Dikshit. Guruji, I have a doubt. You say that performing religious activities will guide us to Vaikuntha, and I have observed that you said in one of the sessions that it will guide us to Goloka. Where will we go? Anywhere you want to go, you can go. It's all the same place. Vaikuntha or Goloka is all the same. Because wherever you go in Vaikuntha, because that's the place where the Lord is living. Vaikuntha means the place where there is no anxiety. In Goloka Vrindavan also there is no anxiety. So that's also.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes.
I have a doubt.
Yes, tell me.
How to demolish the 6 demonic qualities in our soul?
Demon qualities.
Demonic. How to demolish the demonic qualities in our soul?
It's a process. It's a process we are, saying. By following this process, the demoniac qualities can be uprooted, be taken out. Chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. That's a process in Kali Yuga. And by reading Bhagavad-gītā, by understanding every situation, we have to watch nicely, accept a bona fide spiritual master, and he will guide you how to uproot it. Once you uproot it, all good qualities will manifest in us.
Yes,
Everything.
Prabhuji, I have another doubt.
Yeah.
Prabhuji, when sage Kashyapa told Diti that her sons will be asuras and they will be killed by Vishnu, then why did Diti still force him?
Yeah, Didi could not listen. She was so, sometimes the parents will tell us don't do that, no, but still we go and do it and we land up in trouble, right? Similarly, Didi could not listen. That was a demoniac quality. Because of her demoniac qualities, pride, anger, all these different qualities, the bad demoniac qualities, she was not able to listen. Therefore, we should not be. No doubt you say that performing religious activities will get us to heaven. No, it's the same question. Okay.
Prabhuji, and how many sons does Aditi have?
Then what else?
Prabhuji,
What other question?
how many children does Aditi have?
Aditi has demigods. All the demigods are her children. How many ever demigods are there? All of them are her children.
33 crore.
Yes.
33 crore.
3 crore we say. Okay, whatever, we don't know clearly. Narayani wants to know the qualities of Ditya or Aditya.
Prabhuji, can you please show the characteristics of Aditi?
These qualities. Qualities of Aditi. Aditi's qualities. Aditi's characteristics: selfless, beautiful wife, patient, composed, free from envy, following dharma. Right?
Was Kashyap angry on Aditi?
No, not angry. He is asking, what happened to you? He's surprised. What happened to you? Why are you so sad? Why the place is, no festivities. Every time I come, I see you very happy. But now you're not happy. Why? What happened? Not angry. This is that, is surprised. Why you are angry? Why you are not, so.
And by the way, Prabhuji, did she comes under divine nature before she comes under demonic nature?
Diti is coming under demonic nature and Aditi is coming under divine nature.
So why is the Diti doesn't come under divine nature?
No, she doesn't. Diti doesn't come under divine nature. That's why she had trouble.
Should we not get angry even when there is injustice?
Yeah.
Should we not get angry even when there is injustice?
Injustice.
Yes, Prabhuji.
See, the problem is there is no use with anger. I will tell you a story of a snake. One snake was slowly crawling through a forest, and the snake went into a thorny twig, a tree. So many trees were standing. All the trees had thorns in it. And as the snake was moving, the thorn got stuck on its body. The snake became very angry. The snake wound up the thorn. What will happen? Instead of one wound, so many wounds came, right? Then it started biting. Then what will happen? His mouth also will get. Finally, it will die, right? Similarly, there's no point in getting angry. Anger will only bring down our memory. Krishna is saying, when we get angry, when we have so many desires, then kama, krodha, and from that anger develops. Krodhat bhavati samoha. From anger comes forgetfulness. Samoha smriti vibhrama, when you are, so much of forgetfulness, and when forgetfulness comes, smriti vibhrama, you don't know what is good, what is bad, you get confused. Smriti Brahmshat Buddhi Nasha, you become totally crazy. Buddhi Nashat Pranashyati. This is the result of anger. So what we should do is we should analyze. When there is injustice, we should analyze. See, Aditi's sons were thrown out of their place. It was injustice. But she was actually thinking, oh, this must be, punishment for not following things properly. Maybe we'll pray to Krishna for bringing back things. Then automatically things will come back. If you become angry, you will not achieve anything. You will become further and further troubled. Krishna is saying, anger is not a solution. You can show anger. See, somebody is not listening to your small children. You can show anger. But internally, you should not become angry. Tell somebody, it's again another story of a snake. And that snake was like biting everybody who is going through that pathway. There was a pathway. Whoever travels by that pathway, the snake will bite. And then one day, Narada Muni came. Narada Muni was going into that road, and then somebody told, please don't go, there's a snake, will always bite. Narada Muni said, it's all right. And then Narada Muni went, it came to bite Narada Muni also. Narada Muni just stopped it because of his spiritual power. The snake could not come nearby. Then he asked the snake, why are you doing this? Don't you know this is bad? Killing people unnecessarily? And then, you should not become angry like that. The snake said something, I'm angry because of this for some reason. And then he said, there's no use becoming angry. You should not bite anybody. You should not unnecessarily bite anybody. He said and went. And then our snake became, very tolerant. The snake tried to follow Narada Muni's order. But what will our people do? These people started going this way, that way. And then they found the snake is not coming anymore. They chased the snake. They were trying to beat the snake and they were trying to kill. It had to go somewhere. After some time, and Narada Muni came back again to the same place. And then he found the snake is almost, dying condition. Not getting any food, nothing. He's just dying. Then asked, what happened? The snake said, you told me not to bite anyone. I tried to follow. But then these people actually are finishing, killing me. Then Narada Muni said, it's a mistake. I never asked you not to show the anger. When somebody is coming to give you trouble, you can show your anger, you can show your this thing, but then you cannot bite them. That's what I told. I didn't show that you should not show your anger. And then they would not have come and troubled you unnecessarily, right? Similarly, angry and all that, these qualities are there. It is meant for showing so that other people will not come in. But internally, you are not angry with anybody. You are peaceful. Anger can be a tool, but it cannot be a character. If you make the anger as character, then that will lead you into hell. Kama, Krodha, Lobha. It will lead you to hell. And it can be used as an instrument. Everything, Kama also. Lust also can be used as instrument for getting Krishna conscious, beautiful children. And then, Kama, Krodha, Lobha. Lobha also can be used for Krishna. But then if it becomes a nature, then it is very dangerous. That will lead us to hell. Right? Okay. Thank you for nice question.
And Prabhuji, who are the sons of Aditi?
Sons of Aditi are Devas. Lord Indra, Chandra, Varuna. You can see all so many demigods are there. They are all the children of Aditi.
And the sons of Aditi is only Hiranyakashipu, or they are?
Hiranyaksha, so many demons were born after that also. All demoniac, because mother is demoniac, all became demoniac.
Oh, okay.
Prabhuji?
Hare Krishna. Yes, Mataji, I have the WhatsApp. You can join WhatsApp now.
Thanks a lot, Prabhuji.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, why are onions, garlic considered as bad in spiritual path, Prabhuji? They are not non-vegetarians, right? And will they affect, like onion, garlic, coffee, tea, will they affect our spiritual path, Prabhuji?
Onion, garlic, it is a very subtle thing actually. Just like in lemon juice, you will find some kind of acid, right? Similarly, in onion, garlic also there is some kind of contain, that some juice, and that substance is will not affect you, will not give you any help in your spiritual progress. Your consciousness will become dull. So that thing will actually pull down your consciousness, Krishna consciousness. So it is advised to stop onion garlic, to reject onion garlic. You may say there is a lot of what qualities, medicinal qualities in that are made to be true, but then it is not considered to be very good for our spiritual advancement. Therefore, we avoid them. And actually, you can see it's very passionate, right? If you put onion or garlic, and the taste of other vegetables will get sunk into it. The taste of onion, garlic, so powerful, very strong, pungent kind of quality, and that quality is not good for our, developing good qualities. Therefore, it can affect detrimentally. Therefore, it is better to avoid onion. Maybe it's under some stories are there because they say it is coming from the order of the cow and all that. So some story apart, but then the quality of the substance will affect your consciousness. It's like when somebody drink whiskey or brandy, it affects our consciousness, right? Similarly, this thing will also affect our consciousness very subtly. It is very good for people who want to advance materially, means like a lot of material, that kind of passion will come. But then that passion is not required if you want to go to Krishna. And then you can avoid this better.
Prabhuji, I have a question. So we talked about this Diti and Aditi, and you said because of Diti's demonic nature, she got demonic sons, the demons. But then Hiranyakashipu was also a demon, right? How could he get Prahlada as his son? Who was so divine?
Other Hiranyakashipu was a demon, but then Hiranyakashipu went for sacrifice, means like he went for tapasya. At that time, this Kayadu, his wife, was pregnant, and the demigods were wanting to actually kill the embryo, kill the son of. They knew that Hiranyakashipu's son will be horrible, another demon it must be. So they wanted to kill the embryo. From the embryo stage itself, they wanted to kill Prahlad in the womb. But Narada Muni came by and he said, no, please don't kill the embryo. It is like cowardice. You should not do that. Then he took, but demigods were so particular that they want to kill, but they were not listening. And then Narada Muni took her to his ashram. And then he spoke SRIMAD BHAGAVATHAM. And such a powerful sage that Prahlad Maharaj could, with full consciousness, he could attend to. Kayadu would sleep, mother would sleep, but the son in the stomach womb would listen to SRIMAD BHAGAVATAM. And the advice of Narada Muni. And he came out as a great devotee, even though he's the son of Hiranyakashipu. So that's a special mercy of Narada Muni, that he became a great devotee. Okay?
Thanks, Prabhuji.
Thank you. Yeah, any other question? Gayatri Mataji is not asking any question nowadays. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. I have put it in the chat and then it was already answered. It was my question. Shouldn't we get angry even when we...
Okay.
That Narayani, I think she just read it out, and so since she got...
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji?
Yeah.
Are there some processes, Prabhuji, like see, like 7 days Saptaham, like that for Bhagavad-gītā or Bhagavatam, anything like that, Guruji? Like in these days, if you finish, it is good. Some short course kind of thing.
Yeah, could be nice, but then, when we read Bhagavatam, it must be really, detailed, because half knowledge will create more problem. So we are preparing it, but we are going to have the further, by next week, and we will have crash course on these 18 chapters, and then we will have Kida for life advanced course.
Okay, Prabhuji, thank you.
Because, for doing good things, manpower is very horribly bad. Not much manpower to do. So we had to limit by this. There's so many programs going on actually. If you go into ISKCON, you will find so many programs going on.
Okay, Prabhuji, thank you.
So Advanced Gita program, I request all of you to come. Tomorrow and after tomorrow we'll be finishing with this particular chapter.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, I have one question.
Yes.
You spoke about anger, lust, and greed, which we should be avoiding. What about the other emotions like sadness and guilt?
Other emotions are the byproducts of these three.
Okay. So
mother, these are like, the parent of all the other emotions.
So we should be feeling only happiness all the time?
We can feel sad also, and we can feel anger also. We can feel, Arjuna was angry, and we can feel sad that I'm not progressing, but then that doesn't mean we have to kill ourselves by remaining sad. So we should, we should actually be proactive in every situation. Sadness will not come if you are Krishna conscious, and then you will know everything is Krishna's arrangement. The kind of sadness will not come. If at all it comes, we know how to offer it to Krishna. And we should know that, how to get out of it. Because we have a bona fide spiritual master who can guide us. Therefore, we will get out of it. Yes. Like Arjuna had all sorts of problems. It's called, the first chapter of Gita is called Arjuna Vishada Yoga. He was very sad seeing all these people around. But then Krishna spoke Arjuna and brought him out of that feeling. Depression, sadness, so many qualities will come. But actually, this will not stay, because these qualities will not stay, because we are always in touch with Krishna, who is the source of all energies, good energies.
And Prabhuji, in Mahabharata also, this Draupadi also gets angry, doesn't she?
Yeah.
So
it's no problem. Can get angry, but then showing the angry, how did she show the anger? How did she show the anger? She was depending on Krishna for, addressing her, all her problems.
Prabhuji, can I ask a question?
Yes.
Prabhuji, I saw Krishna in my dream. Actually, what does that mean?
In dream?
I saw Krishna in my dream, the Supreme Lord in my dream. What does that mean?
What does it mean?
Like the demon is attacking me.
And
God
very
saved
good.
me in my dream.
That means you are thinking of Krishna. When you think of Krishna, he comes in dream. It's very nice. Seeing Krishna in dream is beautiful. Wonderful. Nice, Nita. Keep it up. Keep thinking of Krishna, you will see more and more.
Is it rare or is it common?
Huh?
Is it rare or common?
Those who think of Krishna, I don't know what to say. Whoever thinks of Krishna can dream Krishna. Whoever thinks of some people go for the film movie and they scream in the night, thinking, oh, that person is coming to hit beat and all that. Some people see tiger in the dream. Dream is nothing but what is going on in the subconscious mind. If you are afraid of something in life, you may see horrible dreams. If you are happy, you will see happy dreams. You will see father, mother, you will see brother, all going to some place, all that, You will see the desire, the subtle desire in the subconscious mind will come up. Sometimes Krishna will, if I become a devotee, sometimes Krishna will actually give some experience in the dream and remove that particular karma also. That also is mentioned in Bhagavad. So if you see Krishna in dream, it's a good symbol that you are thinking of Krishna. Right? Correct.
Yes, Prabhuji, like we have in history, we see whenever like Akashvani,
Yeah.
they have to tell something, it will come in a dream and all that. So that is also there. That is also true, is it? It's not necessarily always only subconscious, or is some divine messages to be told to a devotee, then it is told through a dream. Is it possible like that?
You cannot generalize this because it all depends on the consciousness of the person who is dreaming. If a person who is dreaming is Krishna conscious, otherwise all the time is engaged in Krishna service, then it may be true. And you get a feeling, yeah, it is true. I just had to, I was not fully asleep. I was only half asleep. I got this, I heard, I saw. Then you get convinced, in that case, it may be true. So it all depends on the person who sees. It's like, the person who sees has to be qualified to see Krishna. And then, it is true. Like Prabhupada, in the dream of Prabhupada, his guru, Bhakti-siddhanta Thakur, came and told him that you're trying to preach in India, but I'm telling you, you go and preach all over the world. Go to the West and preach Krishna consciousness. He took the dream very seriously. Because he said, it is very easy to wake up people who are pretending to be asleep. If somebody is genuinely sleeping, it's easy to wake him up. In one call, he will get it. But if somebody is pretending to be asleep, it's very difficult to wake him, right? So that reasoning he got, in the dream. So he took it very seriously and he tried, and it was proved that it was, when the result came, it was proved that it is true, it is Guru's instruction. Okay? So when the result comes, we know whether it is true or not. So we can take it. If you are not so convinced, yes, I'm so convinced in my dream, I got this dream, Krishna came and told me this, I'm so convinced. We go ahead. If you're also successful in that, doing that, then. So Prabhupada said, Prabhupada, I have seen Krishna in my dream. So Prabhupada said, so if you have seen Krishna, you act as a person who has seen Krishna. Means like there's always interest in reading Bhagavad-gītā, hearing him, trying to keep your attention on him. It is seeing the dream alone is not sufficient. Sentimentally, it is good, but then it's not sufficient. We have to act. Once we see Krishna, we have to act according to his instructions, right? That responsibility is on us.
So
automatically that will happen.
What you're saying is like what happened to Prabhupada's dream. That means the people in the West were actually sleeping and people in India are hypocrites and they're pretending to be sleeping.
Yeah, definitely. In India, we say Bhagavad-gītā. I know Bhagavad-gītā. I know Bhagavad-gītā. Krishna spoke to Arjuna, I know Bhagavad-gītā. But what do we know about Bhagavad-gītā? There are so many deep things in Bhagavad-gītā we don't know. How many people read Bhagavad-gītā? As Hindus or being in India, whichever religion, how many people read Bhagavad-gītā? Many, very few people read. Even if they read, they don't take it seriously to follow. Some book I'm reading. Some people read religiously the shlokas alone without knowing the meaning of it. Then also there is no effect for them. Some effect is there, they become pure, they get some kind of good consciousness, they become pious. But then most of the people don't read. We take it, like that. I know Bhagavad-gītā. Krishna spoke to Arjuna, no. Arjuna didn't want to fight, no. Then Krishna said to Krishna convinced him to fight. For convincing him, he spoke Bhagavad-gītā. Don't take it seriously, man. That's what Indian people used to think. Prabhupada tried so much to preach Krishna consciousness here. And nobody was hearing to it. He personally printed pamphlets and distributed everywhere in the street, in that old age. And he was trying, he was requesting some pressman to help him out. And the free time means like when all the other printing is over, if there is some free time, and he will allow him to go inside. He will himself do. Those days, no computer were there, so he has to do this, what we call one by one letter, he has to take it in place. He used to place that and he used to pruned it himself and he should take it and he should distribute. Nobody was willing to listen to him. He was like, in the wilderness. At that time, his guru came and told him, you go and preach. Those people don't know anything about Bhagavad-gita. So you go and tell them. They're really asleep. They have completely no knowledge. Here at least people think they know. But there people don't know. They will accept it. You go and tell them, explain to them properly. Like sometimes there's the story of a harmonium teacher. An harmonium teacher, two friends went to learn harmonium from the teacher. The teacher asked them about, where you're coming from, what do you want to do. And then one person said, I don't know anything about harmonium. I have only seen, but I have not even tried once. But the other person said, I know something, Sarigama Padanisa, all that I know, little bit I know harmonium. And the teacher told them, then finally asked for what is the fees. The teacher told the person who does not know anything about harmonium, for him, every month, 50 rupees per month, those days. Okay. This is the story told by Prabhupada. 50 rupees per month. And then the person who know little bit of, Sarigama Padanisa, those basic things. Then for him, he said, for you it is 100 rupees per month. Why? It is injustice, no. Then he said, no, because I have to make you unlearn what you learned wrongly first. Then you have to freshly teach you. So it's more difficult for me, so 100 rupees per month. So like that, sometimes we are like that. We know something, but we don't know anything clearly. And with whatever little we argue also with that little knowledge. We argue with the right person also, the spiritual master also. We argue, no, but I heard like this. I heard like this somewhere, somebody told like this. We don't know anything authoritatively. So therefore, Prabhupada's guru said, those people don't know anything about Bhagavad-gita. That was true actually. He went and spoke, he went to America by a ship. He did not go by a flight and all that. He had only 40 rupees in his pocket. He went to America by a cargo ship, not even a proper traveler ship. And then one respectable lady, Sumati Moranji, she was the owner of that Cynthia Steamship Company. She allowed, very kindly, she allowed him. She told Prabhupada that, please don't go. In America, it is too cold. And you are so old, you please don't go, you get stuck. Then he said, no, my spiritual master told me I should do this, so I am going. Then she said, in this old age, people go to Vrindavan, stay there, do bhajan, and they die, so that they can go back to Krishna. Why don't you do that? Where are you having this high, this high hopes that you can preach all over the world, Krishna consciousness? And then he said, see, by following the order of my spiritual master, even if I die in America, I can go back to Krishna. I will go back to Krishna. But without following the order of my spiritual master, even if I die in Vrindavan, I cannot go back to Krishna because I have not followed the order of my spiritual master. Then she said, okay, go. She allowed him to go. In the ship, he had 3 heart attacks. He suffered 3 heart attacks. Bhaktivedanta Swami Sri Prabhupada, this person, is founder actually. He suffered 3 heart attacks in the ship. And everybody used to eat fish and all that, but he cannot eat that. He was surviving on some potatoes and something. And no proper food, cannot drink water, very difficult. It took 3.5 months for him to reach America. When he reached America also, he didn't know where to go, left or right. He just went outside and he was just standing with a small kartal. Hare Krishna, beautifully he chants. Hare Krishna, he chanted. Few people came, he explained his philosophy. Everything in the philosophy went above their head. They don't know anything. They were only dancing because they were who's they were, addicted people. Prabhupada didn't bother. 1 or 2 people after the whole thing is over, 2 boys stayed back. They want to know more. They were attracted by this old man. And then they asked, where are you staying? Prabhupada smiled and said, I don't have a place to stay. I just came from India. And then they took him. These boys were working in a hotel. They were staying in a backyard of a hotel. They kindly allowed him to stay there for a few days. There he suffered, serious setbacks. Finally, he went here, there. Finally, somehow or other, it's only by Krishna's arrangement. At one point, he even came back to Steamship Company, Cynthia Steamship Company's office. And he inquired, when is the boat going back to India? They said, just yesterday one ship left. But then we cannot take you back without permission from our owner. And then they faxed to the owner. Owner said, no, don't take him back. He wanted to go. He was so stubborn. He wanted to go to America and preach. And let him preach. No, don't bring him back next time. Because she heard that, he had underwent 2 heart attacks in the ship. He will not be able to survive another ship journey. She said, don't bring him back. So then, then Prabhupada thought, oh, this is all Krishna's arrangement. Prabhupada took inspiration from that. Prabhupada took it as, oh, this lady, my spiritual master is speaking through this lady. Prabhupada thought like that. And he became enthusiastic, started preaching his own way. Few boys came, then came like that. Finally, a few boys, Shamsundar Das, 2, 3 boys, they went to meet George Harrison. He made a cassette on Hare Krishna Mahamantra. In between Prabhupada's lectures, where words were there, and it caught like a wildfire in America. And then so many people became devotees. And Indian National Society for Krishna Consciousness took birth. And now, name the place, ISKCON is there. Everywhere there are devotees. Irrespective of whether they are Christians, Muslims, this, that, Sikhs, Jews, Hindus, Jandus, anything. Everybody became devotee of Krishna. Means the whole world is appreciating Hare Krishna movement now. And there are millions of copies of this Bhagavad-gītā written by him that is distributed all over the world in many, many languages, more than 90 languages. All that happened, because that dream was true. What Prabhupada's Guru said was true. And whatever they take to heart in Americans, they don't take it as, take it up like us in a half-hearted way, not very serious way. They took it very seriously. The proof is that if one sentence spoken by Prabhupada, even one sentence is spoken by him, it is recorded. Everything is available in records. Everything is available as books or, like. So they are very, very sincere in their attempt. And they became successful in helping Prabhupada spread. After that, he went all over the world 12 times. 14 times he went around the world. And he wrote SRIMAD BHAGAVATHAM. SRIMAD BHAGAVATHAM is a book with 18,000 slokas. This is only one volume. Like this, there are 18 volumes. Prabhupada wrote this after that. After going to America and establishing this ISKCON movement. For us to read and finish it will take lifetime. He has finished it in 4 or 5 months' time. So 4 or 5 years' time. And similarly, there are 17 volumes of Chaitanya Charitamrita, another book on Lord Chaitanya, and Bhagavad-gītā. There are hundreds of small books. Science of Self-Realization, Illusions, Beyond Illusion and Doubt. There's so many books like that. Very profound books. See, Mridula, she's showing this.
Prabhuji, I also have 18 books.
Ah, super. Very nice. That's why you are.
Prabhuji, one sloka.
One sloka, yes.
Narasimha Kavasya Bija Mantra Shri Narasimha Jena Ma Jaya Jaya Shri Narasimha Talala Desa Jaya Padma Mukha Padma Brunga Okram Veram Mahavishnu Jvalantam Tavatonka Nursimham Vedanam Bhattam Mutya Namamyaham.
Thank you. Now Nehasri.
One sloka.
Yes.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Tasmachasram pramanante karya vyavastito natva sasram vidanotam karma kartumi harasi.
Super. As you said, she came up with the sloka from 16th chapter.
My name is Nehasri. My name is Kisan.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Okay, somebody has asked Ananta. I don't know where he is there. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Krishna is an incarnation of Lord Vishnu, and Vishnu's abode is Vaikuntha.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Not one and the same. Is Krishna superior to Vishnu? Yeah, these are matters that needs a lot of discussions. Okay. Thank you. Hare Krishna. See you tomorrow by 7:25 sharp.